y'all, so I just want to say that I've been going back and forth about something. I'm doing something a little differently here. I think instead of doing the four elements for collective reads, I'm going to start individualizing the readings. So I will do the 12 signs themselves, okay? And I think I'm going to start with the shadow work readings. So I will go ahead and do those individually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle with Scorpio, and I'm going to do one sign from each element. So in order, it would be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Then I'll move on to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and finally Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that over the course of a 3-day period. You know, 4 signs, one from each element for shadow work readings. Okay, so just bear with me because I am going to have to figure out how to pace myself on this, being everything else that I have going on separately, you know, in my life. But I do want to do that for, you know, I don't really have a big following at this point, but I do want to do that. So I'm going to start doing that today. And as I said, I will begin with Scorpio, okay? And then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. So if you're interested, look out for those. And I'll see you soon. Alright, so I am here for the Scorpio shadow work reading. Please, Holy Spirit, shadow work message you need to come through for the sign of Scorpio. Please, Holy Spirit, what message regarding shadow work is Scorpio needing to hear currently? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. What message regarding shadow work do you have for the sign of Scorpio that's currently needing heard? Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What message regarding shadow work is currently needing heard by Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please, Holy Spirit. Scorpio. I'm hearing one more. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit. Scorpio. What message regarding shadow work is needing heard by Scorpio? Alright, so rejection. Wow. Okay. Number 13 with rejection. On the bottom, number 2, self-sabotage. Okay. Let's see. I feel like, so this may have to do with some level of, you know, this may have to do with your self-confidence here, okay? And love. Okay, so number 28. And on the bottom is soulmate. Wow. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, I was just going to say, you may have had some lessons to learn here, and literally behind soulmate is cycles, okay? So I feel like this is about some lessons in your connections here, okay? Some karmic lessons. And so, you know, I feel like rejection is a big part of that lesson, okay? I feel like, you know, this is about you kind of like learning to love yourself rather than, you know, depend on another person perhaps. So let me just start with that. Get into the other deck here. Please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio that's needing heard currently. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, Scorpio. Message regarding shadow work for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What message regarding shadow work, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, is meeting heard. Okay, I'm hearing one more. Alright. Let me say before I get this out, I feel like maybe some of you have this sense of like being unlucky in love, okay? So I just want to say that. That's what I'm sensing with that. Alright, one more. Or what else here, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpios. Message regarding shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, perchance to dream, which is number 28. And on the bottom is parasite, number 19. Okay, so essentially what I'm feeling like with this is, this might be about codependency, okay? I feel like with parasite, you know, kind of feeding off each other, but not necessarily for the right reasons, okay? You know, so this perchance to dream, I feel like this is you maybe in some way or another not wanting to, you know, perhaps like acknowledge that you have done this sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's, you know, not wanting to, like face reality in a way with perchance to dream, this energy here, okay? So I feel like, you know, part of that is this, you know, that's this lesson, this karmic cycle here, and that you're having to learn. Okay, I feel like that's what that is. So, you know, I feel like this is about you surrendering to this lesson in some way or another. Okay, like realizing, you know, the toxicity of, you know, codependency type of thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and get one more out. Please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, message regarding shadow work for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else here, please, Holy Spirit, for the sign of Scorpio? And shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. What else? One more. There it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, addicted. Interesting. Okay, so as I said, codependency here and addiction is showing. Okay, number 11. So yeah, you know, I'm definitely sensing the codependent energy here, okay? And this is the karmic cycle that you're having to learn and break for yourself so that you can move forward, you know, and live on a higher vibration here, on a healthier vibration. Okay, fragmentation and masquerade are here on the bottom. Okay, so number 27 and number 15, okay? And so essentially, like, what I'm gathering with this is, like, I feel like there's a lot of, like, denial here, okay? Not wanting to see things for what they are, you know, because of this addiction, okay? Because of this codependency. But it's like, you know, masquerade is like wearing that mask, right? It's wearing a mask and sort of just, like, you know, acting, but not necessarily from, you know, the right place, like, because it's from a place of codependency, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify. I'm gonna set this here. Let me get. All right, please, Holy Spirit, let's clarify now for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is rejection here for Scorpio in regard to this message on shadow work, please, Holy Spirit? Why is rejection here in regard to this message on shadow work for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Why is rejection here? Why is rejection here? What about rejection? Clarify rejection for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message on shadow. Alright, I'm hearing one more. Actually, I'm using the wrong deck. Hold on. Okay, I almost did it. I'm so used to using that deck on this. I switched my stuff up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Let's clarify rejection. Let's clarify rejection, please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Scorpio. Shadow work. Okay, one more. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Let's clarify for shadow work. Why is rejection here for Scorpio? Clarify rejection for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, shadow work. What about rejection for Scorpio? Okay. Wow, the High Priestess. Okay. So High Priestess is here with rejection. Yeah, okay, so I feel like this is something you're not wanting to, I feel like this rejection brings out something in you, okay? It brings out something in you that you don't want to deal with. I feel like it's a lesson you're not wanting to deal with, okay? The lesson in the rejection, the lesson in the codependency. But this is, you know, this is a lesson for you here. Okay, a very deep spiritual lesson that you're learning, because I feel like you've repeated it many times, you know, over many lifetimes here, okay? So on the bottom is Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords and Ten of Swords. So air energy here and earth energy as well with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is sort of you not wanting to deal with things, not wanting to deal with it because I feel like it may be painful for you to deal with, okay? It's almost like too much for you to bear type of thing. So it's almost like you're trying to find your way out of it, I feel like. So let's clarify one more time rejection for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message on shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify rejection for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work. What about this rejection? Wow, Judgment. Okay, again, High Priestess and Karma. There's this, High Priestess and Judgment. There's this karmic lesson being taught to you through this rejection, okay? So it's like, you know, you have like this tendency towards codependent connections, and I feel like this is where you know, you're needing to pump the brakes and figure out what it is, and you know, as far as why you put yourself in those positions, why you tend to have those sort of connections, you know, because I feel like a lot of times, you know, codependent relationships, they aren't all they're cracked up to be. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of toxicity involved in them, and unhealthy boundaries, right? Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom. This is exactly what you're needing to work on here, okay? I feel like you're being given this opportunity to work on it here, okay? But you are definitely not wanting to work on it with the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're, you know, kind of trying to tiptoe around the issues, not really deal with the issues, okay? But you're needing to, because this is how you're breaking the cycle for yourself so that you can move forward in a, you know, a higher vibration for yourself on a happier, you know, in a happier way, in a more successful way. Okay, clarify love here, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message on shadow work. Why is love here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify love. Thank you. Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, I feel like, oh wow, okay, and Eight of Swords is on the bottom. So essentially what I'm feeling like is Oh my goodness, I really don't like this energy. Okay, so you have Tower and Strength here. Okay, but you have Justice and Eight of Swords in front of it. So see, I definitely feel like there's karma here. And with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords on the bottom, what I'm feeling like here is that this is definitely you trying to tiptoe around the issues. I feel like this is you not wanting to face things for what they actually are here. Okay, so you're kind of keeping yourself trapped with this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like this is you and you're holding yourself there. Okay, you're kind of holding yourself hostage, if not another person as well, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I mean, I hope, you know, not, maybe that's a poor choice of words as far as being held hostage, but it's like you're kind of holding yourself back. Okay, keeping yourself bound to a toxic situation. Or toxic situations. Okay, and so I feel like this is you kind of not wanting to really deal with it here, and maybe you're kind of lying to yourself. Maybe, you know, you're lying to another person type of thing, you know, so that things just stay as they are, right? With this codependency. Let's clarify love one more time, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify love for Scorpio. Message on shadow work for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, okay, so Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety and worry here. Okay, you don't want to release this. I feel like, you know, I feel like sometimes, you know, the unknown is scary. You don't know what's going to happen. And so you're fearful, perhaps, because, you know, it's like if you know, face this stuff and deal with it. Okay, well, what's on the other side of that? You don't know. So you know, you're scared because it puts you in an uncomfortable position. But a lot of times when we get put in uncomfortable positions, that's how we learn. Okay, and that's where growth takes place, is in those uncomfortable positions. And I'm so sorry if you hear this squealing. Okay, so Seven of Cups is on the bottom. So yeah, I feel like, you know, there's this confusion. I feel like there's a lack of clarity here, you know, and you just kind of like, you feel almost lost. You don't know what to do, okay? You don't really want to deal with things for what they are, for what they're worth, but you're needing to. All right, let's clarify perchance to dream here, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, why is perchance to dream here for Scorpio in regard to shadow work? All right, Magician. Okay. All right, so I'm getting a couple of things here with that. Nine of Cups is on the bottom. All right, and the Emperor. But then the Sun card is behind that. Okay, so kind of what I'm getting with this at this point, with the Magician, I feel like there may be some manipulation going on in this situation. You know, it kind of could be you just manipulating the facts, manipulating the truth, just so that you don't have to deal with it type of thing. Okay, but there could also be somebody in a particular connection, you know, or I don't know, you know, if you have more than one of these kinds of connections currently. You know what I'm saying? But like with this codependency, it's a matter of manipulation, right? Somebody, I feel like, is manipulating things so that there's not a loss here. So that, you know, things kind of stay together, stay as they are. Like the status quo, okay, remains the same. But I feel like, you know, this Nine of Cups, somebody could be overindulging here, okay? Somebody not wanting to deal with things. So they're kind of like putting their focus elsewhere and just really like diving into that to cover up what's actually going on here. Okay, that could be the manipulation aspect. You know, so I feel like there's a lack of direction, okay, with the Emperor here. And also I feel like, again, I feel a lot of manipulation for some reason. It's just really coming through strong. All right, and the Sun card energy. So this is about truth and enlightenment, okay? And I feel like what's going to lead to your happiness ultimately, which is not whatever this is. So let me clarify one more time, please, Holy Spirit. Perchance to dream. Clarify perchance to dream for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. message regarding shadow work, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio. Thank you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. See, okay, so here's like a breakthrough. Here's truth. Here's clarity. And I feel like there's a lack of that here. So I feel like you're needing to, you know, really disconnect as far as, not necessarily disconnect. Okay, maybe I feel like what you're needing to do is really go within and find this sense of clarity and this sense of direction, okay? And just really be honest with yourself with the Ace of Swords. You know, like I said, I was sensing a huge amount of manipulation here of some kind or another, in some way. So I feel like the Ace of Swords, this is about truth, this is about clarity, okay? And so this is really, you know, embracing that for yourself, okay, to end this cycle of, you know, codependency and toxicity. All right, Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom, as well as the Chariot and the King of Wands, okay? So I feel like, and there's the Star card as well, okay? So I feel like this is definitely about you being true to yourself, and honest with yourself, and, you know, cutting out this codependent cycle that you find yourself in time and time again. Okay. Yeah, Hangman. See, so there's that time out, okay? That moment of pause so that you can gain some enlightenment here. All right, let me clarify. Addicted, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio. Okay, so addicted, Queen of Cups, Queen of Chalices. So yeah, and Nine of Wands is on the bottom, okay? So I feel like this is somebody who is, okay, I don't like this energy. The Queen of Cups with this addicted energy, I feel as if, again, I'm sensing a lot of manipulation. I'm sensing emotional manipulation, okay? I'm sensing somebody who doesn't really have other people's best interests at heart, okay? And maybe not even their own at this point, it feels like, okay? Because if you can't respect yourself and, you know, then you don't respect others. I feel like, you know, I don't know, I just feel like there's this lack of respect in this manipulation. You know, and respecting others is respecting yourself as well, I feel like. Clarify addicted one more time, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this message regarding shadow work that they're needing to hear, yeah. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I feel like there's this lack of teamwork. There's this lack of effort. And so it's like I said, I feel like this is just somebody who's kind of in it for themselves type of thing. But also it's like not really in it for yourself because you're not doing yourself any favors by being in something that's codependent. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. All right. Let me see what's on the bottom. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay, so, and Ten of Cups. Wow, that's very interesting. All right. So Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. You know, I feel like there's this, it's like, I feel like there's this end of a cycle and it's like inevitable. It's like, you know, it's there, but it's like you still don't, you just don't want to face it. You just don't want to face it. You're so comfortable in this codependent energy that to do anything different, step out of your comfort zone, you know what I'm saying, is like, that's what you're avoiding. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Disconnecting from a cycle that you've found yourself in time and time again. Okay. All right, I think we get the idea. So let's get some advice here, please, Holy Spirit. What else for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This message regarding shadow work, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. What more for this message regarding shadow work? Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Message regarding shadow work. Message regarding shadow work. For Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, I'm hearing one more. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Message regarding shadow work. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Intensity is here. Aloneness is on the bottom. Okay, and rebirth, which is number 10. And actually the burden. Okay, so this is burdening you, obviously. Okay. You are definitely feeling burdened by this situation, but you are, I feel like, are just feeling things so intensely here. And it's like, you know, there's a need to move forward, but you do not want to be alone. Okay. This is what you're fearing, is this aloneness. As I said, I feel like there's a huge energy of codependency here. Silence. Okay, so there's like that time out and that reflection, okay, in the stillness where you find the answers, and, you know, I feel like also where you find the sense of inner peace, okay? It's there for you. It's just a matter of you choosing to take that next step to break this cycle for yourself, right? Going with the flow is on the bottom, as I said, okay? And the Master. So it's like, you know, going with the flow, you know, finding that place within, that inner peace. You don't need another person for that. And I feel like it's you on your own where you find yourself. That's a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so you have celebration, guidance, and stress, okay? So I feel like the celebration, this is you surrounding yourself with connections, surrounding yourself with other people, because there's this outsider energy on the bottom, and this is what you don't want. Okay, so it's like you keep yourself surrounded here, but I feel like, you know, you're being guided here to disconnect. You're being guided to, you know, do something different for yourself here so that you can heal and grow and, you know, be on a higher vibration for yourself, because you also have stress here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave those out just because I do feel that they are important here. And then I'm going to pull some advice cards here. All right, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, advice. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What advice do you have, please, Holy Spirit, for advice here, please, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shadow work. Shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, advice in regards to this shadow work reading, please, Holy Spirit. Advice in regards to this shadow work reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, one more. What advice do you have for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit, in regard to this message on shadow work? Hello. Okay, so you have to allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. And synergy, number 41. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Essentially, this is exactly what I was picking up with, over here, is that you're really needing to face this and deal with it so that you can grow and move forward here, okay? Because I feel like this codependency, as I said, the status quo, it's like what you're used to is being in these sorts of connections, being in these sorts of situations, and it's not really doing yourself any good to continue living this way. So I feel like there's huge karmic lesson here for you, okay, as far as codependency is concerned. And this is about you, breaking through here and cutting this cycle out for yourself, so that you can grow and expand, in a new way. There's something, I don't feel like you've had the chance to really be, on your own. Alright, and it's actually interesting because, look, here is empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. So I feel like there's self-empowerment to be had here, but it does require you to step out on your own and be more independent, for yourself, okay? So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Scorpio, I wish you much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you another time. Thanks.